Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're gonna talk about a new exciting Metaverse project that goes by the name of Casino di Meta, or simply CDM, which is also the name of their token. Now, I think the name perfectly explains what we're gonna have in this project, but still, we're gonna talk about it in this video, including their pre-sale, which is going to start on 21st of April, which is just in a few days. And we know that pre-sales are the best time to invest if you want to do that. So we're gonna talk about all that, but make sure that you always do your own investigation and research, because something that I'm gonna say is going to be an investment or financial advice. This is for educational purpose, so make sure that you understand this. I'm gonna give you guys all the links that will be in the description, so you'll be able to do your own investigation research from there. And yeah, with this out of the way, let's get right into it. Now, first of all, let's have a proper introduction on what CDM actually is. CDM is a cutting-edge blockchain-based platform that aims to revolutionize the casino experience by offering a transparent and community-driven environment. Now, CDM operates on decentralized blockchain to ensure full transparency to its users, including shareholders, players, and liquidity providers. They offer vibrant and entertaining gaming experience that includes staking rewards, efficient work, community governance, and a completely new casino experience in the metaverse. Their roadmap, which we're going to take a look at in the end, it sets out ambitious goals toward the development, including the release of the CDM token, the launch of the farming and the staking pools, and the development of the metaverse and the NFT marketplace. Now, with this innovative approach and commitment to transparency, CDM is poised to become a leading player in blockchain-based casino industry. Now, we are going to talk about all these things in this video in detail that I just mentioned. But before that, I think it's time for the big announcement that we should cover in the start. It is about the pre-sale, which is, a highly anticipated pre-sale of the CDM token, which is just around the corner. It'll be just in a few days from when this video is uploaded. It is on 21st of April, so make sure that you keep an eye on it. Now, this is an exciting opportunity for investors and users that are looking to get in on the ground floor of a revolutionary new project. Now, in the pre-sale, the minimum amount is 0.01 Ethereum, which is really less, and the maximum buy is 2.5 Ethereum. So that eventually means that people cannot hold a big portion of the supply because they have limited it to people. If you talk about the allocation, there's a 100 million total supply, but out of this, only 2 million is being sold in the pre-sale. The soft cap is at 25 Ethereum and the hard cap is on 100 Ethereum, which is not a lot. So I'm guessing that it will be over really soon. So make sure that you don't waste any time and you get into it before it is over. Now, when you take part in it and become a token holder, you will be able to take part in the community governance of the CDM platform. And this is something that we already know, that on the pre-sale, we get to buy the tokens at a really low price, at a discounted price, which is not something that we get when it goes for public sale. So if you're interested in being part of this exciting new project, make sure that you keep an eye out for their pre-sale, which again is starting on 21st of April. Now, CDM can be played without the need to stake or wager any money or valuable items, which means that there's no risk of losing any money or valuable items, which basically eliminates the need for any further disclaimers. Actually, on a completely side note, in this, even if you lose, you still win something. You get CDM tokens even if you lose. It's like you never lose here. You still win something if you take part in it. Now, this is, as I said before, this is a Metaverse project in which we can play virtual games in a virtual environment, and we can get the experience of how it actually feels. I mean, let's be honest, not all of us can go to Las Vegas. We're from all around the world. There's a lot of us that have never been there and will probably never go there. But still, a part of us wants to experience how it feels to be in Las Vegas and playing all these games and being among all these people. With this project, it is possible for us to get that experience, which I think makes it really remarkable. Now, we can play games with others like blackjack, roulette, stud poker, taxes, hold'em, and slot machines, of course. We will be able to exchange certain coins such as Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum to USDT, which is the currency that we're going to use to take part in the games. Now, CDM basically creates games and that enables users to have economic autonomy by aligning incentives, utilizing self-custody, and delegating yield-generating metaverse assets, or otherwise known as NFTs, which you'll be able to sell to earn more money in their marketplace, which we're going to talk about in the roadmap that it is being developed. Now, the games are set on blockchain technology, which makes sure that it is transparent, it is fair, and also that it is secure. Now, players can continue earning within the system, and they have the opportunity to win jackpots and utilize the NFT marketplace within the game for additional earnings. Now, there are multiple different revenue streams for people, so there's like multiple ways for us to earn into it. If you're a player, if you're an investor, this project basically caters to a bunch of different audience. Now, the demo version is available for us to test out and play, but it is available on the Oculus 2. You can get the download button right here on the website. But again, do note that it only works for if you have the Oculus 2, not on PC or on mobile version. But basically, this is a proof that they have a working demo available, and that this is not just, this information is available on the white paper, which most of the projects, or especially Metaverse projects, do, that they promise that they're going to develop Metaverse, but they never actually end up developing it. But in this case, we have a proof that they are developing it. We can test it out for ourselves. So this really, gained confidence of the investors and for the users also. Now, for the biggest advantages of this system for investors is the ability to earn a share of the platform's revenue through the CDM token in exchange for an annual stake under a special agreement, which eventually makes it a one-of-a-kind platform in this world. Now, the CDM platform is designed to provide players with a fun and rewarding gaming experience that is built on the principle of economic freedom, transparency, and safety. One of the unique features of the CDM platform is that players from different parts of the world, they'll be able to enjoy the games in the settings that are tailored to their specific region. So basically it depends, like for example, if you're from USA, Europe, Middle East, or China, you will be able to play games in environments that you're more accustomed to, that are basically unique decorations and design elements that are specific to your region. This creates a more immersive and an engaging experience for players, which is what Metaverse is actually for. And these guys are taking it really, really seriously to give people the experience that they will never be able to get from anywhere else. Now, this thing will also allow them to feel more connected to the games that they're playing. And once players have spent enough time having fun playing the game in this virtually social environment, they'll be able to transfer any winnings that they have accumulated into their crypto wallets. This can be done by exchanging their winnings for popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, USDT, or more, and then they can use it wherever they want to. Now, if players are having trouble with any part of this process, whether they're having trouble registering, creating an account, opening up a wallet, if they can't deposit anything, or if they're having trouble withdrawing, they have their customer support service that is available 24/7 that actually includes their live host that will be guiding you through all these processes if you're having any trouble. Now, in addition, the CDM platform is also designed to reward players for their participation, which I said before, that even if you lose, you still participated, so you should be rewarded for participating. That means that even if you lose, you still win something. So as players stay in the game, they will earn rewards in the form of CDM token that basically incentivizes users to play the game. Now, the game themselves will have jackpots. They're specific to each game, which players will be able to access as they play. Now, another exciting feature of the CDM platform is its NFT marketplace. NFTs, which you already know, are basically is a short form of non-fungible token, which are unique digital assets that can be bought and sold like any other asset. I'm pretty sure we are aware of what NFTs are. Now, in the CDM NFT marketplace, players will have access to exclusive NFT offers that basically they can trade and they can also sell. Now, these NFTs can have a significant value because their worth depends on the market, and a lot of people make profit through NFTs on a daily basis, which can be you if you come into it. Now, the CDM token also provides various advantages in the NFT marketplace, like giving players even more ways to earn and profit from their gaming experience. Now, finally, the CDM platform offers players the chance to participate in lottery for exchange for a yearly stake. Now, participants will receive one participation right for each $1,000 that they stake. And can stake up to $5,000 for this lottery. Now, the winner of the lottery will receive a Tesla S, which basically incentivizes players to participate in their gaming experience. And Tesla isn't something really small. We know that it's worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. So I think this is a wonderful incentive to players here. Now, we're going to talk about the benefits of the CDM platform and the solutions that it offers us. Now, the CDM platform offers a range of benefits for investors and users. And you can take a look at the whole list right here on the website, and you can see it also on the white paper as well. One of the main benefits that is listed here is basically the staking rewards, where investors receive annual dividends based on their yearly stakings, which is done through a legally approved special agreement, which is something that we have talked before. This is a really good incentive for investors. Now, this investment opportunity is pretty unique, and it is considered, basically the best in the market. Another key benefit is the full transparency, which we already talked about, because it is on the decentralized network. The stakeholders and the players and the liquidity providers basically have access to all the data that they need, to ensure that everything here is completely safe. Now, efficiency, when we're talking about this, is another focus of CDM platform, which is designed to be a cross-chain protocol that optimizes smart contract costs and transaction fees. This basically allows for a more efficient user experience. Now, community governance is also a key feature of the platform. Again, this is something that we have talked in the start of the video, because this platform is completely community driven and you get the rights through the CDM token. Now, token holders, they play a critical role in each, in each revolution, proposal, decision, and everything in between. The community works together and combines their ideas to generate the best outcomes for the platform. Now, this platform offers an all-in-one app where users can find everything that they need, including a vibrant and entertaining gaming experience, which gives them access to our favorite games, pools, and wallets. And the streamlined interface makes it really easy for users to navigate the platform as well. Now, finally, the CDM platform offers a completely new casino experience by utilizing the Metaverse. Now, this is something that we haven't seen before, so I think this is completely revolutionary. Now that we have talked about everything, we know what is in this platform, how we can earn, the different ways, and we have seen how the Metaverse actually looks like, so we have a proof that they're actually developing something. Now let's talk about how you can get started. So in order for that to be possible, first you need to create your account. You need to register, so which is a pretty standard procedure. And after that is done, you'll be able to open up a new Casino de Meta wallet, which is really important here because you'll be depositing tokens into it, and then you'll be withdrawing from this very wallet as well. And once you have that, you can basically start receiving, spending, sending, and exchanging CDM. Now, let's talk about the tokenomics, because we've talked a lot about the CDM token, so we need to know what is there in it. We know that there is a pre-sale that is live. We have information about that. But let's talk about the token, more token information, its allocation, and what we have in this. This is basically an ERC20 token. The total supply is 100 million. 2 million is up for sale. And we're going to take a look at the rest of the allocation on how it is, distributed. Now, you can see here this whole pie chart that it explains. You'll notice that the biggest chunk of the supply is allocated for rewards and staking. So we can see what their preference and priority is here. You can also see the lockup and the vesting periods and some of these allocations that is basically in place to protect the token from getting unnecessarily rugged. So we have 10% for public sale, 10% marketing, 10% business partnership, 5% private sale, 3% LP, 3% seed sale, 10% team, and 7% foundation. Now, if you notice here, the total supply is the same as the maximum supply, which may feel like an unnecessary information, but it is actually really, really important. Before the dramatic price collapse of Luna, the circulating supply was in the range of 340 to 350 million. But most people didn't notice that the maximum supply was 6.86 trillion. And when the circulating supply changed from 340 to 350 million to 5.9 trillion, the price immediately crashed. But in this case, the circulating supply and the maximum supply is the same, so it isn't possible because you can't even mint a single token. Now, if we talk about the team, it is completely doxed. We even have the LinkedIn profiles of the team members, which is a proof that this is a credible and a legitimate platform, because no one would put out their identity and their whole reputation for something that they believe in, for something that is risky. So this is a proof that this is safe, it is legitimate. Now, the team has an experience of 32 years in the casino land base, so it's safe to say that we are in good hands. Now, let's talk about their roadmap to see what is coming in the future of this project. Now, the roadmap outlines the timelines and the goals that the CDM project plans to achieve over the next few years. Now, it starts on the Q2 of last year, which probably is done. It started with the market research plan being their first goal. The team also began to grow during this quarter. So I'm going to move forward to where we are right now to see what is coming in the future. So this is the Q1 of 2023, in which we will see the release of the CDM token, which will be followed by the implementation of the vesting strategy, which you can get the information from the Tokenomics. The team will also launch farming and staking pools during this quarter. Now, in the Q2 of this year, the team will develop the Metaverse Casino. Now, in the Q2 of this year, the team will develop the Metaverse. It will test the games and the compatibility, the startup, and they're going to develop the testnet, and they're going to launch the Metaverse and the NFT marketplace. Now, in the next quarter, which is going to be Q3 of this year, the CDM beta app will be released, and they will be beginning the beta testing. The team will also start recruiting process of the Metaverse and the providing training for live Metaverse, hosts, because that is something that we have in actual casinos. Now, in the Q4 of this year, we'll see the beta launch of CDM and the start of the bug bounty program, which is an incentive for people to come out and test the app out and point out if there's any bug out there, and they get rewarded for that. And they will be testing all the services. Now, for the next year, in the Q1, they are dedicated to finalizing the Metaverse. They're going to conduct demo test and meeting with the shareholders in the Metaverse. And then in the next quarter of 2024, there will be a grand opening, which will be celebrated by a private concert for all investors in the Metaverse. And the team will also launch CDM and start up private high-limit casino tournaments. So you can see we have a bright future, very ambitious future ahead of this, and everything here is planned out even for the next year. So becoming a part of this, I think it is a wonderful opportunity that we have right now, and Presale obviously is the best place for it because we'll be able to get into it at a discounted price. So make sure that you do not miss this opportunity. I'm going to give you guys all the links that will be in the description, so make sure you check those out. And yeah, this is basically all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.